Hey y'all! Today I'm going to talk about salon etiquette. I've got 8 rules for the process of getting your hair done. I have had 9 years of experience and I've seen a lot of things and I've dealt with a lot of things. So I think it's time to shed my knowledge with you guys on how to behave in the salon. I can pretty much guarantee that out of these 8 common courtesy notes, you probably do at least 1 or 2 of these things. And I'm not telling you guys like to lash out or anything. I just want y'all to understand that this is a real thing that we deal with, and so I'm trying to help you guys help me. Please don't take this personally. None of this is directed at anybody. This is just in general how most people are. My first rule, please be on time. As a hairdresser, please understand that we are on a schedule. We only have certain amounts of slots in a day. It is so hard whenever we get pushed back on a schedule and people are running late. Being late can throw off our entire day. We understand that things happen, but when you're late every single appointment, it really starts to kind of grind our gears and it starts to make us feel like maybe you don't care that we're on a schedule. Even whenever people come in late for color and they got to go to the bathroom and they're already 10 minutes late, you can pretty much guarantee I'm gonna be like, hey, can we talk about your color first before you go to the bathroom? That way I can mix color while you run to the bathroom. And we're not trying to be rude. We've already lost 10 minutes. We should already be applying color to your hair or whatever the case. So do not walk in 10 minutes late and then rush off to the bathroom before y'all even talk about what you're doing. Give your stylist 2 minutes of your time since you've already taken away however many minutes so that she can plan or he can plan while you go to the bathroom. They can get the color mixed and everything set up, get the foils, whatever it is you're doing. Text yourself a picture, whatever hair you want. Screenshot that picture and bring it in for us. Or take that picture and text it to me even before your appointment begins, and this will take away 4 or 5 minutes of you scrolling through your phone to find the screenshot that you took from 3 months ago. That is frustrating. Just text it to yourself. Rule number 2, if it's your first time in a salon with a new stylist, please do not sit down and immediately say, I've never had a haircut that I enjoy. I wish you could cut my hair like this. My old hairstylist, they knew exactly what to do for me. Do not sit down and say, I haven't been to somebody in 15 years. Is there any way you can cut like them? Do not insult them. Don't put all this pressure on them. You barely know them. If you lose your stylist, walk in and say, hey, I've had a stylist for some odd amount of years. No pressure, but I'm trying to find a new one. They are gonna go out of their way to give you great service to make sure that they are your new stylist. If you walk up in there, sit down, how long have you been doing this? Did you go to school for this? Can you do a long layer? Yeah, we can handle that, thank you. Please understand, you are insulting somebody without even realizing it when you walk in and set standards that they already are trying to give off as a stylist. Do not sit here and compare me to somebody else before I even cape you and haven't even touched my scissors. If you are thinking that you're gonna get a bad haircut from the person that you sit down from, if you're getting that vibe, get your ass up and leave. Say, never mind, you know, I don't think I'm ready for a haircut, and just leave the situation. But do not make that person feel insecure the whole time that they're cutting your hair. That is not gonna do anything for their confidence or yours. Rule number 3. You want to consult realistically. So if you have super long hair and you see the price on the website being a certain amount and you think that that's the price that it's going to be, you're kind of crazy. Because what if you have double the amount of hair of the average person that's priced at? That's why you see it on most salon lists that it is $85 for a highlight plus. Somebody comes in with hair down to their ass, it's gonna take double the amount of product from what that price point was planned for. You can guarantee it's gonna cost you the amount of product at least, and a little bit of labor because it is going to take more time. And please do not lie to your stylist. Let's say your hair is all dark brown and you haven't had your hair colored in a year. So it's to here and your stylist asks you, is that virgin hair? Is that all your color? And you say yes, and you want to go bright red. They're gonna slap on that color and maybe about 6 inches will be this beautiful, beautiful red, and then all of this will be black. It will still be the same color that it was when you walked in because you lied to your hairstylist and said that was all your hair when you know damn well that was not all your hair. Don't lie. I can spot it a mile away. So if somebody says that that's all their hair and I see a gray hair go 7 inches down, then connect and be dark the rest of the way, that's not how hair works. So let me tell you right now, I know you're lying. Do not expect that I can color your hair and make it bright blonde whenever half of it's box color and half of it's natural. If it was all natural, maybe I could get you kind of light. But because it's not, I'm gonna create a disaster if I do what you're telling me to do. So just be honest up front. We know if you're lying. Straight up. Do not come in with dark hair and a picture of somebody with bright blonde hair and expect us to be able to get there in one day, especially for $100. It's gonna take probably 4 or 5 sessions to get you from box black all the way to blonde, and I'll just be realistic, that's really being generous with the time frame. You did this to your hair probably too many times for us to strip it out right away. It's just not gonna happen. Come in realistically. If you have box black hair and you wanna start making your way to blonde, maybe bring in a darker caramel and then a lighter color from that and then a lighter color from that. Somebody could definitely do the work to get you much lighter, but you're looking at a huge ticket. So if you're okay with spending up to $500 to go from box black, which I'm guessing you aren't since it's box black, go for it, please, by all means. But since that's not probably the reality, let's be super realistic about this. Whenever we both know here, you are not going to be a blonde. So do not leave upset if you're not bright blonde. It's going to take time. It's going to take sessions so that you still have hair on your head and you're not looking like Cynthia from the Rugrats who has about 4 hairs. Do not come in, bring a picture of somebody and expect to leave looking like that person. You're not going to. If your hair is super curly and you want this cute little pixie, it's probably going to be more of a fluffy, curly thing unless you're going to take the time to blow dry and straighten it. One of the biggest things that I get is clients coming in and they want their hair cut to a certain style, but they don't want to use hot tools. They don't want to use a blow dryer. They just basically want it to dry like that picture. It ain't gonna happen. You cannot come in and ask for a textured haircut if you have flat hair. You can, but you're gonna have to work at it. That's the thing. If your stylist isn't helping you figure out how to style a new style, then you need to ask for some more help or some more attention on it, and I'm sure they'd be happy to tell you. I have to tell clients that that haircut will work if you're willing to style it. Otherwise, that's not gonna work because your hair type is not made to all curl back when your hair grows forward. We went to school. We are educated on hair growth, hair direction. If we tell you it can't happen, we're not being lazy. We're being honest, and that's what you are paying us for, is for our honesty. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna work best for you and for your hair and your lifestyle. Do not come in, tell me you wanna change everything up when we both know here, you don't. Don't come in here and tell me that you're ready for a new do, a new you, a new everything, when I really know, Barbara, that you want that retouch and maybe you're gonna be daredevilish and get a side bang. But rule number 4. While you're getting color in the hair salon, please talk with your mouth and not with your head. If you have somebody who's putting foils in your head and you're talking like this because that's just how you talk, don't talk. I'd rather somebody be playing on their phone not talking to me than be talking like this and making the highlight take like so much longer when it's so unnecessary. Do you get my point? Okay, I didn't realize when I wrote this, but it's actually very funny that this is number 5. When you're getting a shampoo, one of the most awkward things is when people look directly at me. I mean, they don't take their eyes off of me. And sometimes they don't talk. If this is you, you're probably freaking out your stylist, like just a little bit, if not more than that. All you see are if I have bats in the cave, and that is awkward, bro. Like, it's awkward. We're having a conversation and you look at me from time to time. Okay, that's great. But all you're looking at is up my nose and at my jugular. Either way, I don't like it. I don't think any stylist does. We're trying to help you relax. So relax, close your eyes. Our hands are on your head. Like, where else are they gonna be? You can trust us. We're gonna just shampoo your head. So close your eyes. Close your eyes. Also, when you're getting a shampoo, you don't need to move your head. I'm gonna bring out Biggie Waves and teach you guys how this is done. Pretend you're Biggie Waves. I'm shampooing your head. I'm rinsing your hair. Oh, I'm getting underneath. I'm getting underneath. So Biggie Waves lifts her head. Oh my God, her whole back is soaked. Don't do that. Just keep your head right here. When I need to get over here, I will have you clean as a whistle if you would just stop doing this. When you do this, water gets everywhere. Just hold your head down. Rule number 6. Biggie Waves needs a haircut. I've caped her, I've draped her, and she's ready to rock. I say look down. Betty Waves looks down like this. Does this look like she's looking down to y'all? Because I don't think it does. If somebody's looking down, they're looking down. Look, it's real simple. When somebody says look down, we're not talking about just your eyeballs going like this. Anybody can do that. But if my hand is on the back of your head, and I say look down, I want you to look down. Please. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to push on your head, and I don't want to be rough either. So do not keep looking in the mirror. Do not. You are turned towards the window to look at that damn window, not at this damn mirror. I'm telling you, we turn you where we want you to look. It's a concept, I know. If you're turned diagonal, don't look at the mirror. We're trying to get your head away from that angle. And if you continue to look at yourself, we're gonna instantly think you're a little too vain. No offense, everybody is a little vain, but we're instantly gonna be like, damn, because I can't look away from the mirror. If we turn your chair, it's not just for shiggles, like look to the side.
Look to the side.
During your haircut, do not put your fingers through your hair. Are you kidding me? I've got scissors right here. The last thing you need to do is run your fingers through your hair. I'm about to slice your finger open. Have you ever cut someone? About to cut you? Just kidding, just kidding. The only person I've ever cut is myself. I've got the scars to prove it. So yeah, technically I've cut someone. That's my own fault. I don't want to cut anybody. Please don't be the first one. Don't be no first, won't be no first. Please do not take my comb from my hand. Don't do it. It is insulting. It is frustrating. It is mine, and it is not gonna fly well with me. It's just not nice. That is my tool. That is my wand, and that is my pen. You know what I mean? Don't touch it. Unless you're parting your hair for me and I say, part your hair for me and hand you my comb, do not snatch that comb out of my hand. I will compare that to taking the dry erase marker from the teacher. Don't do it. Let's talk about number 7. During your blow dry, do not keep talking to us at the level you were talking to us whenever you were getting your hair cut. When that blow dryer's going, we cannot hear you unless you bring that level of volume up. I don't have the biggest trouble with this, but I do have several clients who talk to me while I'm doing the blow dry, and it's almost as if they're talking quieter as to not make the room louder, not even realizing like what they're doing. Like, I can't hear you, bro. Just be a little louder. Or just wait a sec. Just wait for us to turn the blow dryer off. If you hear your stylist say that's crazy and it's not crazy, they can't hear you. Number 8 is the rebooking process. I need to rebook in 6 weeks. I'm open. Great. I pull up my schedule, I find a spot. Oh, it looks like I can get you in 6 weeks, the same exact day and this same exact time. Is that gonna work for you? For you to then say, ooh, no, that actually doesn't work for me. So let me see, what else do you have? Okay, one swing and a miss. Okay, that's allowed. People have lives. I bring up 6 weeks, 3 days later, in the evening, after work, so you don't have to come in during lunch. Okay, great, surely this is gonna work. How about blah, 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 blah? No, actually, it looks like that whole week won't work, so, looks like I'm actually pretty busy the next few weeks. Can we plan this, looks like that won't work either. Let's plan for 8 weeks out. At that point, I'm gonna have to stop you and say, how about you check your schedule and get back to me? I have clients waiting. I have other stuff going on, and I cannot go back and forth and do-si-do with you for over 5 minutes. Please, either know when you can come in, or let's get through this rather swiftly. I give about 2 minutes for that process. Rebooking is great. It's a tool we love and that we love to utilize so that you can have your hair appointment appropriately and in the right time, and that's going to be most convenient for you. But do not get upset with us if we do not have time to look at every single day and every single time to see what will work best with your schedule. I would rather somebody send me like 4 or 5 times that work for them and me tell them which one of those works, rather than sitting here and I send 8 different times and I really looked at my schedule to do this for them to come back with, I don't know what's gonna work for me, so I'll just text you later. All right, cool, sounds good. It's best to get on a good schedule with your rebook anyway, and if you talk to your stylist, she can let you know when you need to come in. Make sure you're doing all that you can to help them help you. I just wanted to address one more thing. If you bring kids to your appointment, it's fine, especially if you're in a suite like I am where I can shut the door and it doesn't matter, it's just us two. In a salon atmosphere, please don't, just don't, because there's so many people around, so it makes it kind of tough when you have little kids running around and or screaming and or crying for everybody else to kind of relax and enjoy their time. If you come to somebody like me in their individual suite and you have your kids and you know your stylist doesn't care, like I really don't, it doesn't bother me, then more power to you. That's it, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to my page if you like my salon etiquette. Thank you.